Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Dave Nussbaum. I guess all this candy and Croc shoe thing is like a trend. Maybe we're missing out, Dave.
Maybe. I guess I could start wearing Crocs to work, you know.
I hear they're comfy.
They apparently are. I don't have a pair, but I guess you can't see my feet anyway, so that's probably a good thing. All right, well, hey, right now we are talking about a few showers this evening. Could see some fog overnight with some cool temperatures. Weekend looking good. Warmer, less humid. Still maybe a rogue shower. Most of you won't see any rain. Next week, a warm start, but a cooler end, and we're watching now potential tropical cyclone 9, maybe some impacts to the United States. More on that coming up. Right now, though, looking beautiful downtown, sunny, 85 degrees, dew point 65, not too bad. Temperatures in the lower to middle 80s for much of the area, a few 70s, some Coleman there in Hamilton at 79 degrees. I'm seeing a few showers here near Devil Springs area, back toward Lynn, Brilliant, Winfield, Ewan area, back near Carbon Hill, Belk area as well, and back down into parts of Pickens County. Just seen a couple of showers not too far from Reform, not lasting very long, over toward Gordo as well. And that's really all we have for us at the moment. So we could see a couple of showers briefly impacting some of those high school football games. But with our front move through now, we have a little upper level low kind of spinning its way across North Alabama and Tennessee with high pressure behind it. Lots of dry air, so that low does not have a lot of moisture to work with. But it's going to linger as we get into Saturday and into Sunday, kind of moving its way towards Charlotte, potentially bouncing back to the west again. And that's why we could see maybe a rogue shower this weekend. But this evening, looking pretty quiet as we go forward to 7 o'clock tonight for those high school games. Again, maybe a couple stray showers near Alex City, south of Lineville as well, too. Rest of us pretty dry, and to get down to the south, closer to the front. Can't let a shower down there, but outside of that, though, from Lineville, Rockford southward, most of us will stay dry into tomorrow. So for the Jason Aldean concert at Coca-Cola Amphitheater, we're looking at 78 there at 7 o'clock. It goes on roughly about 9:30 or so. 72 should be dry by then, and 11 o'clock temperatures in the upper 60s. Now, tomorrow morning, if you early risers, we can see some patchy fog again like we saw this morning. Visibilities in spots could get near zero, so be aware of that for you early risers. Saturday by the afternoon, things are looking pretty quiet out there as well, and it heats up. 86 for your Saturday. How about Sunday, 88? Again, I'm throwing a chance of a shower in, but most of you will remain dry. The Auburn game at A&M, 88 there for the 2:30 kickoff. Sanford home against Furman, 83 degrees. Jacksonville State headed to Hattiesburg, taking on Southern Miss at 83. And Alabama headed to Athens, taking on Georgia, 76 there. Not too bad temperature-wise, with a low chance of rain from that same upper-level system heading our way. Now, the chance rate goes up a little bit Monday, Tuesday, and then we're going to watch Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I have a low chance of rain in because of this potential tropical cyclone number 9, just designated by the Hurricane Center, not too far from Cuba and the Bahamas here. Forecast to become a tropical depression overnight. Tropical storm Imelda as we get into the Sunday time frame. Even a Category 1 hurricane, potentially a landfall somewhere Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina coast. Potentially could stall there too, but if it moves inland, that's where we may see a rain band trying to get our way. So we'll start Sunday morning at 6 a.m. This is when it could become a tropical storm over the Bahamas. And as we get to Monday, early Tuesday, that's potentially, this is one model showing near Charleston, South Carolina, and then slowly drifting its way inland, kind of stalling there. But some of the bands of rain could make their way on into Alabama as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's something we'll have to see how that plans out. We'll call for a couple tropical showers after the weekend, but then temperatures cool down thanks to northerly winds because of that tropical system. How about highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s and lows in the 50s?